Taking a look at our Psalms here, and we got the King's wartime prayer. This is the King of Israel, likely King David that they're talking about here. It says, after the chief priests petitioned God with their prayers on behalf of the king and his armies on the eve of war, we now see the king's prayer here. So here is what the king prays to God. Psalms 20, verse 6. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer them from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his, the Lord's, right hand. Taking special note here that the king says God will be with the king and the armies of Israel. And it is God who will declare Israel victorious. There's no spiking of the football or patting oneself on the back here. The praise is given exclusively to God. Israel's king doesn't just say, I'm going to win the war. No, he's saying, God will hear our prayers and God will save us. The king knows he's just an earthly king. He's king over the nation of Israel and maybe the surrounding places. But God, who reigns over all earthly rulers, is the one who's going to give Israel the victory. So good stuff in today's word that shows us the king's humble approach to God. Because the king might be praised and obeyed by man, like rulers typically are, presidents, heads of state, everybody fawns over themselves to try and talk to them and kiss the ring. Well, this king, the king of Israel that is praying in today's Psalms, knows that God is driving the bus, not the king. And this here is a good reminder for our leaders too. God endows them with authority, and God should be glorified, which kind of flies in the face of the grandstanding that many of our politicians like to do, who make it all about them and not God. But the reality is, it's God who enables them and blesses them with victories, and it's God who can also curse them in defeats. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.